Good evening, everybody. Online, I'm known as Tim Osman. It's my European alias. You guys probably won't find me on no social media. I don't got Facebook or InstaChat, none of that stuff. I live more in the time. You're checking me out in the background. Own a kids clothing store here in Georgia. Come support it. Kids clothes we buy, we sell. But today I got a feel good American story. Every time I log in online lately, man, I'm seeing a lot of hate, rage, people talking down on our great country, our great nation. So I wanted to come with a good feel good story. About 2 weeks ago, my mother called me, begging me to call my brother. She's hysterical, frantic. So I called my brother at the time that's living in Monterrey, Mexico. He's a veteran and he decided to retire in Mexico. Our dollar goes a lot further over there, so he was eating good, living good, but so I call him and basically he's telling me, hey carnal, I'm in bad shape. He says he feels like something burst inside of his body. His stomach's getting full of liquid. He's having trouble breathing. He can feel pressure on his heart. His arms are falling asleep. So I'm telling him, you get to go to a hospital in Mexico. And he's basically telling me you can't. There's nothing out here. There is no help out here. And so he's speeding towards the border at Zapata. He says he's about an hour away. So I'm trying to be on the phone with him. I'm praying to our Lord Jesus Christ, help my brother, protect him. And I'm trying to maintain my cool because I can't panic. I got my mom on the line. I got, just my phone is going frantic and I'm trying to calm everybody down, tell him he's going to be okay. So thank God he got to the border, and on the contrary, what a lot of people are saying online, when he got to the border patrol, they weren't like, hey, beating him up or killing him or none of that. He abandoned the car, ran across the bridge, got to the border patrol, and immediately they started comforting him. They called 911. They were able to get an ambulance from McAllen, Texas to go to Zapata, which I think was like a 35, 40-minute drive. I'm not sure. Um, Ambulance got there. They were able to stabilize him. They took him to McAllen, and they saved his life. He had an intestinal blockage. So I want to thank these men and women of the Border Patrol, the nurses, doctors that helped save my brother's life. But this is the reality of our nation. We have a great nation that's willing to use its resources for its people to protect us, keep us alive. And as you can see in Mexico, there is nothing. Mexico, people that say Mexico's greater. The reality is, if you're injured and you're in Mexico, they're gonna lock the door on you. I remember during COVID, people were crying and they didn't have money to pay, and the doctors would lock the door and just throw the poor person out, and the person would die at the doorsteps. So if you have any feel good stories, share them. I think we need a revival in our country to show that our country's great. It loves its people. It loves us. Even though I'm a first generation born American, this country's done a lot of great things. In Mexico, I wouldn't be able to have a kid store. You can see I love an X Men fan. I got you. See my arcades I have there for children, but got a lot of clothing in the back. Share your stories. Lord bless our country.